Joining me now to discuss more on Shinzo Abe's U.S. visit and international relations is Yuki Tatsumi, Senior Associate at the Stimson Center. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
The Prime Minister has outlined his goals for this U.S. visit. Can he gain the cooperation that he is asking for in regards to trade, security, the economy, and is he realistic in what he's asking?
I think he is aiming really high for what he's hoping to achieve. He kind of needs to understand that he's coming in to visit President Obama when it's a very difficult time for President Obama domestically. As we all know, they have fiscal issues at hand and so on and so forth. So right now, President Obama is frankly very much preoccupied by all those domestic issues. So I'm not quite sure how much Mr. Abe can get out of kind of a cooperation, promises of cooperation, things like that from our presidents when they meet tomorrow.
Now, how different is this second go-around for Shinzo Abe? What does he need to do this time around to improve foreign relations between Japan and the United States, Japan and his Asian neighbors?
Well, first thing is when it comes to Japan's relationship with its Asian neighbors, he needs to think before he speaks. He often is considered as a very ideologically conservative figure. He actually can be quite pragmatic, but sometimes the speech he makes speaks louder than the actual policy action that he takes. So what he needs to do is really show both in his words and his deeds that he can be pragmatic, he's not going to be provocative, and he would try to he is very serious about stabilizing Japan's relationship with China and Korea, and then also get Japan's relationship back on track with the United States.
I mean, obviously, right now he has a high approval rating in his own country. But is it that he needs to be concerned with, or is it more of how everyone else around the world views Japan?
Abe is in a very tough spot right now because really public reaction really is important for him because he has another parliamentary election, quite important one, for his political party this summer. So he needs to show to the public that his government is trying to make some change. But at the same time, because of his last term as a prime minister, entire world is watching and what he says and what he speaks. So I think he's in a very tough spot right now.
Well, that being said, you know, there's been so much turnover in Japan over the last several years, several prime ministers in and out. Will Abe be able to tell Obama and other leaders that he plans to be around a lot longer than his predecessors, even himself, his first time around?
Well, that's definitely what his hopes would be. And I think that is why he hopes to get kind of a cooperation on a trade front from President Obama, at least even on rhetorical ones, so that he can go home and tell his public that, look, I was able to meet President so soon after I got into the office. I get this encouragement from the U.S. Now, you know, it's a new government, we're back on track, and the country's moving in the right direction. So if he can do that, then I think he will get what he needs, which is a longer, stable government.
So looking ahead to this summer, when we have these elections in Japan coming up, what needs to happen there?
Right now, I think first and foremost, the Japanese public needs to feel much, much better and confident about its economy. Right now, there's a short-term positive effect of all these inflation targets that he set and the goal that he laid out. It makes people feel better about it. But everything is very atmospheric. So after the first quarter of this year, all the business reports start coming in, new job creation, those economic statistics will mean very much to Mr. Abe's election forecast.
Okay, we'll have to watch and wait and see. Yuki Tatsumi, thank you so much
for
joining us.